Outside for Kenny. Oh my God. That's 50 in a row. That's 50 in a row now, man. Good game.
Sounds about right.
Oh, hey. Welcome to Social Cues. We're at the Grand today. I'm Chris.
I'm Kenny. Yeah, we got some very nice 9-footers for this episode. This is where I spend most of my time, free time that is. And these are some of my favorite tables in town.
Yeah, and this one in particular. Thank you, Jordy, and the Grand for letting us come in and film here and giving us table 23. Every table's got its kink.
This is the best one just because there's so much space around it. There's like a whole lounge area behind us, which is why they set us up here. And it is kind of off to the side, so there's not too many other tables in view. Keep it kind of focused on the show.
Get these guys. We got Leo and Joey against Joseph and Mason. Kenny, what do you think about this matchup?
What's up?
What do you think about this matchup?
Well, it's definitely one that I haven't seen before. We got Barfly's crew, we got Backlot crew. Kind of north and north central Austin clashing.
Both good shooters.
Yeah, Leo's got the rack set up. Looks like Joseph's getting ready to break. I am playing on the other table.
Yeah, I get it.
We've had
Kenny,
does look a lot like Mason's from
if
there.
Kenny's got an open table, good luck trying to keep him off of it.
Yeah, good break from Joseph there. I was going to say Joey.
Kenny making the one in the north pocket in the back. But yeah, Joseph.
North table,
Yeah, calling two
north
games
pocket.
at once. Joseph making not a terrible break, a unique one for sure, because you got most of the balls clustered up in the northeast quadrant with solids, little pair down there in the southwest. Everything else is pretty open, and I would say stripes. No, solid. I would say stripes is the ticket. There we go.
Yeah, especially since there's more likely shot to make anyways. It was a tough cut on the 3, that bottom right corner.
Oh, Leo, he's looking for that 15. He wants it.
Yeah,
if you're gonna get any chance you get at that 15, get that thing out of there. But he's going 11.
Yeah.
But yeah, Barflies has its own crew of shooters that are there regularly. Backlot, of course, has the best crew in the land.
Well, I'm a little bit torn because
You used to be part of the Backlot or Barflies, which I used to.
Yeah. There was a long time where I frequented Barflies quite consistently, but lately, I guess since we started working on the show and all that, I've just been staying on the block.
The age-old question: what are we, solids or stripes?
Everybody's always asking.
Hey. Which I love the Grand. Great atmosphere, great music. I used to be a Barflies regular back when I had my pool shooter gal down here with me, who has since left me for a different table. But we used to go there all the time. Someday we got to have a tournament between bars. Like, that's going to be...
Yeah, that'd be pretty sweet to set up, but, who was it? Tim? He brought it up, and I was like, man, it's one thing, to have a consistent, show.
Dude.
Right now, episodes coming out every 2 weeks, but they're running a league on top of that and working our full-time jobs. It would be pretty tight.
Yeah.
It would have to be a good tournament to where I think there's a way to where everybody plays every team once, and then
It's called a round robin.
There you go. I knew that I've seen that before.
Which is also my nickname in high school, because I would refuse to wear normal clothes and I would just wear my Robin outfit. And
I thought it was because you. Oh, okay. I was gonna say that it's because you refused to stop eating.
No, I would wear my Robin outfit.
Oh, but you were also kind of.
Like, what's up, round robin?
Yeah, you probably weren't even that fat. We were just ruthless as kids. Mason staring down the floor. Does he have this stretch? He's got the hat. He's got a nice hat.
He's going for the black swan pose.
Oh, they come here a lot.
Tinkerbell. Oh, no, that's why you use
that's
the bridge.
Why you use the bridge, or you make sure not to hit it too hard.
Joey going for 13 southeast, making it, or 11.
Man, we need to figure something out with that. I think we need to get our own balls, especially for on tables like this. But at bar tables, we really can't do that. But the colors just look so similar.
Yeah, it could just be my camera settings.
Ooh, maybe.
This is the best looking episode so far, though.
This one just had better lighting, and of course a 9-footer always looks better. And I will die on that hill.
It's tough to go from a 6-footer to a 9-footer for some people, but you get used to it. You play enough, it's always the same angles. You just change your peripherals a little bit.
Yeah, that's one thing about being like a professional pool player is I feel like you'd be more kind of locked in on a certain, 8-footer, 9-footer table. Wouldn't really be good practice to move around on bar tables. And so it almost feels like you're kind of stuck out of that social scene of bar tables. I mean, I've seen it before. Like, seen semi-pros play tournaments on bar tables, and they're struggling. You could tell they're struggling, but nonetheless, everybody's watching their game because they know they're a really good player. But yeah, you really have to stick to what you know if you want to, be a pro, or what the pros play on, like 9-footers.
Yeah.
And then you get good enough, you can move around. You'll see players like Shane Van Boning play little bar table tournaments from time to time.
Who's that pro player we played at the?
Oh, he's a semi-pro, Noah.
Noah.
Yeah.
He was in the Jeremy Jones documentary, Texas Pool documentary.
Yep.
Made a little cameo in there. I should have beat him. I could have beat him. I shouldn't have beat him. I could have beat him.
I tell you, man, that bar table tournament. That's exactly what I was talking about. Like, he struggled on that. Of course, he was still making it look easy, but there was times where he was missing, the breakout on some kind of balls, or his ball would roll a little bit funny and he'd miss it by a millimeter. Joey with a long shot there on the 11. Yeah, that was, yeah. And Joey has lined himself up, unfortunately.
There's a combo there.
3-ball combo. He can maybe kick at the 13. He can maybe kick at the 13. I don't know.
Comboing the wrong way. Oh!
Ooh!
Not what I saw.
Yeah, he had a couple of options there for that combo.
Preventing Joseph from the 3. Now he's got to walk the 1 northeast and somehow come back around and get that 3-ball either in the southeast or northwest. What do you think? Oh, he's going straight.
You know what? I think he could see just enough of it to cut in that southeast corner.
Do a little carom. Try to carry
cut it too much, actually.
Oh, that pocket was wide.
Oh, no, he cut it. He undercut it.
Leo getting ball in hand. Come on, Leo. The young protege. Let's see what he's got. Who said there? I don't need a shot from him, but I think somebody bet that first game.
Yeah, we were. Nice. Into the side pocket.
They're gonna jump you out
I'm starting beef. Unnecessary beef. That's what pool's really about.
No, that's what it's not about. That's
Squashing beef. No,
that's what it's about.
It's like rivalry.
It's about squashing beef
Connection.
and
Rivalry.
and cooking beef up together.
Yeah, you cook beef up and then you squash it.
You cook some squash up.
You gotta have beef to squash the beef.
You are right. Yeah, to get some action on the table.
Yeah, exactly. Get a little heated. Yeah, fuck.
Nice draw shot.
Oh, no.
Well, too much draw.
It's up to him, really. Right there.
Now he's got the 3 southeast.
Ooh, hit that a little too soft. You wanted to get back up on that 8 for the same pocket, probably.
Doing a solid bank into the southeast rail in the north pocket. Oh. The wind. Yeah, the wind took that one.
I did feel a gust. Here's an example of selling out again. He could have rolled that cue ball forward, and they would have had a real tough shot. But I saw that coming just as it was happening. It's like, if you didn't roll that forward, they were going to have a shot if you missed.
Go Joey. Odd cat bridge.
Yeah, it's got the wild card bridge. It's always changing.
Bank shot. Bank shot or cut into the south?
I like going into the south side pocket.
See, I'm a banker. Kenny told me what selling out means. Kenny, what does selling out mean?
It means, first you start off doing something for the passion.
No, I mean on the
No, selling out is basically when you miss your ball and lack of cue ball control or some other reason, your opponent ends up with a shot.
like a perfect shot.
Yeah, selling out the shot, basically.
Easily scratch, yeah, because you can easily scratch into the northwest pocket.
Well, I wouldn't say you can scratch so much like that easily, but it's just a slight angle, and the 8-ball's so far from the pocket that you got to be more careful than you think, and
Beautiful.
he nails it.
Beautiful shot.
Goots raises the pitcher in the bottom of this frame there.
All right, game 1 going to Barflies.
Yep.
Get a little rematch going.
Barflies versus back
We're
lot,
unlicensed.
take 2.
All right.
Pyramid, baby.
So first game went to Mason and Joseph. Now we got a rematch against Leo and Joey.
It's the fun Joseph.
So they're up 1-0.
There's only one fun Joe.
Back lot versus
one fun.
Barflies,
Take 2.
take 2.
All right.
Our deuce. All right, boys, rack 'em up.
Of course, they're playing on a 9-footer today, so
Yeah, and Joey and Leo don't really play on these tables, but Joseph and Mason definitely play on these tables a lot. They showed up with custom cues, and Joey and Leo are using house cues. Joseph's been showing up to backlot recently and been owning the table. It's been pretty fun.
Iced tea makes you focused.
I feel bad. Why don't they have shots?
Iced tea makes
This
you
should be a part.
focused.
This should be a part of it. This
Maybe
is-
you should give them two these.
Yeah.
Bring 'em over here then.
Absolutely.
Hey,
No,
Joe,
Alright, guys, keep
Joe,
it.
you're absolutely
You want
right.
to do two shots of us then?
Yeah, let's do shots.
They're props.
It's
Top shots.
It's iced tea.
It's just
This,
Lipton.
this is how people become friends
Jameson.
playing pool.
Jameson.
These goddamn degenerates
Jameson
drinking
iced tea.
fucking Jameson.
All right.
JMO. All right. Can I grab one of these?
They don't serve that at Barflies? That's weird.
This shit brings a tear to my eye.
The
Watching
only thing we
this.
serve at Barflies is whoop ass.
Oh, damn.
This only happened once.
So
There you go, Kenny.
cheers.
Cheers, bud.
Brings a tear to my eye. True gentleman's game
All
right
right,
here.
man. Let's shoot some pool.
Backlap versus Barfly.
Now it's for real.
Yeah.
And again, we're pressed for time, so there's no speed pool on this one.
Hey, Joseph going for the break here. I know sometimes he likes to hit the second ball, try to get that 8-ball moving. Let's see where he hits it here.
I
Yeah.
don't like people hitting it that low.
I think only 2 balls hit the rail, so
Damn, the
It's up to you.
lights are bright up here. And
I would say re-rack it. I'd re-rack
It's okay
that.
with me. It doesn't matter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Re-racking.
And what's the rule? If 3 balls don't hit a rail, then either the opponent chooses to re-rack and break themselves or just play it through. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess people play that differently. It looks like they just all decided to re-rack since it wasn't that great of a break.
that's social cues. That's for you.
Social cues. You
That's
gotta
a-
make a brand.
That's the
A
name of the.
pool
That's the
cue.
name of the brand. That's the name of the podcast.
Oh, that's
Social
funny as
cues. That's a
fucking-
good one, right?
That's literally, that's wicked
Yeah.
funny, dude. All I'm thinking is like, let's do that.
You know, it should be misread social cues. There you go.
Yeah, that's why it's all dudes
That's you.
here.
That's
That's why
you.
it's all dudes here. There's no girls in this group. Yeah, misread social cues.
coming in and doing the rack himself, even though I thought it was a pretty tight rack. I'm blaming Joseph on that one.
I mean, I don't ever think the break he used really makes that big of a difference. It was maybe not enough power behind it, or was a little bit of a loose rack. One thing about some of these racks here is the 8-ball's a little bit smaller, so it kind of forms a little cavity in the middle of the rack.
Hitting it low. See how soft that is? It's just
Yeah.
You're worried about.
You know what it is, I think? He's used to breaking on a bar table, and there's a lot more distance. And
Yeah.
it's a really, it's I don't know. It's a harder break to make if you're used to bar tables.
Yeah.
So the table's still open here. Guys are getting off to a slow start, but
Almost a 1 pocket break right now. Not quite because there's too many.
oh no, yeah, 1 pocket breaks here.
They're real tight.
They don't break them up at all.
You know how I know when he's gonna get really serious? He's gonna take off this jacket at some point.
And you're gonna see all my muscles.
Just go fucking skin. Intimidate
Yeah,
us.
yeah, it's gonna be shirts and skins.
Yeah.
And dude, look at Mason's got his glove.
So you know what the gloves are all for.
I know. I recently became a glove guy.
It's not like there has to be like a real good reason to play with gloves other than how like if your hand is really sticky or something.
It's
better than dealing with chalk all the time.
Yeah, for sure. And yeah, when I started playing competitively, I realized I had to get a glove. And there's nothing wrong with busting a glove out at a pool hall, but a glove at a bar, not my favorite thing to see, because that's like.
Well, it's not really indicative of anything other than they don't want to use hand chalk, and they play pool enough to not worry about using hand chalk. I think bringing a cue is more. I don't want to it's more of like a power move at a bar, as opposed to a glove.
Yeah, people get turned off by that. Look at Joey's rack here. Look at pinky down. That's it. Loose bridge, but he makes the first ball.
If it works, it works.
14 down.
It's not easy to stretch over the table and over a ball like that, especially on a 9-footer.
I'm shaking my head right now, saying he's not going to make this, but he sinks it.
Ooh, nice long shot.
He's going for the 9. But after that, right now he could do that 15-10 combo. Save the 9. He's taking the 9.
Looks like it's wired there, but he's taking the 9, and still looking at that combo pretty nice. That 15 is not too far from the 10, so it's makes for a little bit easier shot, but nonetheless.
Still doable.
He doesn't look too excited for anything in particular.
But back to the.
He's like, what am I supposed to do here, guys?
Back to the glove at the bar.
Good call. Good call. I like that.
Bringing a cue to a bar, if it's not tournament, you're just going to play for fun. I recommend not doing that because it throws people off. People get intimidated. They don't want to play with somebody that's serious. So you're ultimately beating yourself.
Well, oddly enough, there's bars that I won't bring my cue to, but then Barflies, I'll bring my cue over there every time. But that's because that place you walk in, it's going to be most likely full of, shooters. And that's kind of like a shooter's bar, so you'll see a lot more custom cues there.
Yeah, same with up by Lake Travis. I got LT's Corner Pub, and they got 2 tables in there. And
Lustin Timberlakes?
Yeah, Lustin Timberlakes. But that's a big custom cue.
LT's my boy.
All right, we got Leo going for 15. And Leo started playing with us at Backlot. He's just a young butt, and he came in, enjoying the game.
Oh, my bad. What did you just shoot at that 15 though, right?
I thought we're stripes. Yeah, we're stripes.
We're at another impasse.
Kenny, we should have been on top of
What did I
that.
make 2 of? Over there, because check with those over there.
Yeah. Oh my God.
This is very typical of a Barflies. This is
2
total
stripes.
degenerate situation.
Yeah.
All right. Don't mind the Barfly shooters. This is very normal for us.
Joseph got away with a
We
ball in hand
literally-
on that one.
Part of being a Barfly shooter is always forgetting
Where
if you're a high ball or low ball.
He was decent, but not the best. And he would always, for the most part, get beat by us. But then it was really cool just seeing him grow and get very good. And now he's...
Yeah, he's definitely a force to be reckoned with.
Typical question. Who are we?
Yeah, what I like about the Grand, I didn't realize it till one day. I was in there early. It was just me and Jordy. And it's like a real 50s kind of vibe, like a Jackrabbit Slims kind of.
Yeah, I think that's more owed to like the playlist and stuff, the music they play.
Yeah,
They got some cool.
Every time Jordy's on there, man, there's so many Tarantino songs.
Mason couldn't quite make the cut, leaving him a shot on the 9, and this could be deadly here.
Yeah, you can get that 9 into the 10 combo, which combos are deceiving. I'm more of a Cheez-Its guy, and I would save that 15. I don't know, what's the orange ball? I'd say 11? 13.
13, yeah.
So leave the 13 in the corner because,
I think I called that the 9 earlier.
yeah, see Joey taking the easy shot. Save that 13, though, because then it blocks their 2 and their 6 a little. The 6 is so good.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's
But it's
too
there.
impactful if you can actually get a setup here, but
But it doesn't help you out if you can't get the setup. And you should have
yeah.
at least broken that 9, 10 up.
A lot of players who know how to set that 10 up after that shot, and they'll just run it out from there. And they're not worried about opening up a pocket if they see a run.
Combos are deceiving.
All right. Game on. Well, game on for Stripes. That 8's still blocked by the 3 for the southeast pocket. But Joseph, I want to think of a nickname for him.
Scoops.
No, I mean like a pool nickname.
Oh.
He doesn't like the name Goots, I heard. I thought that was his thing, but he really doesn't go by it. Did you know that? Oh, nice. Breaking it up. Now take the 6.
Never really seemed to bother him, but I mean,
6 northeast.
that's what he said. I can call him Joseph. I don't mind.
I had to get out of the Goots habit. Oh, too hard on the cue. Could have maybe hit it just right, but
You know, there's a reason there's a reason they both wear hats.
It's called male pattern baldness. Yeah.
You're on your way, buddy. You're on your way. I can see it.
I can see
The barber can't help them.
Your barber's already using minoxidil.
Oh. Minoxidil. For all those back home, I don't know what the hell. I'll need it soon, too.
You look like you're Greek or Italian.
I'm not bald yet.
I know you aren't. Kenny's actually got really nice hair.
No, my barber already talked about it, though. She's like, I cut it this way to hide the thinning. And I was like, finally, I'm getting older.
Does she
I'm a full adult now.
Does she shave it?
now that's there though. If he banks off the northwest rail into the south pocket, oh, that's what he's calling. Here we go. Come on, Leo.
Your head and get it out of the ears.
I hope
Come on, Leo. Come on,
not.
Leo.
Oh, what a bank.
Too much.
Yeah, it gets a little stuck up on the 10 there, but that's a sweet shot.
Now he's completely blocked.
That
by
shot's in the
10.
promo.
That is in the promo. So he can't get that 13. I mean, he possibly could. There's always
Yeah, he can kick it.
99% of the time there's somehow a way to get the ball there, but he's going to kick it off northwest into the southwest pocket for that 10. And just misses it by literally an inch. I think if he would have hit it by an inch, it would have went in.
The ball in hand.
Dang.
Is 3 or is that not ball hand?
That's not a
ball
rule.
in?
The 3 rail thing's
Oh,
not a
no,
rule.
no, we're not playing 3 rail.
All right, so Mason. He's not showing it, but you can tell that he sees he's got to start making a move here.
He's looking at where he wants to put the cue ball. Take the 3 out, and
Going straight at it, though. I don't know.
yeah, a little draw.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Nothing too technical here.
Nice
Straight
draw
out the top
shot.
of the ball.
Oh, the stance. Oh, the miss.
That's drama. That's drama. Don't worry about it. It
Sorry,
makes
I
it more
put too much
interesting.
pressure on Mason.
I can't cut that.
It makes more interesting.
Shit.
He's
But all
looking
right.
at the
Now
longevity.
you got to do it.
Let's go, Barber.
He's here for the life of the episode.
You can't cut it there.
No.
Come on, you're the barber. Joey, you're the barber.
All right, you're right. I am the barber. All right. I can't.
You're the barber. You're going to cut this real close.
I'd call the banker, though, right now if I was you.
I don't think I should. Barber or the baker, dude?
Now the barber can hold the scissors.
Getting close to that.
This is where you want to kick it in or bank it in. Well, I mean, you want to kick it. You want to kick it. He's going. The barber.
He's going for the cut.
Ooh, look at that bridge.
My God. My God.
Man.
Almost makes it.
Nice
That was a
shot.
tough cut. Oh, it's
Man.
locked and loaded now. You've got pressure on him.
The bridge? It was pretty solid.
That bridge was whack.
This is what
That bridge
call
was
a
the
do or
ugliest.
die
guy.
situation.
It's uglier than a garbage pail kid, my guy.
No
Says I need to
support.
cut my nails.
Yeah, man, your hand looked like a possum.
The easy one.
That is their only ball left. But
Yeah.
Joseph's up. Definitely looking like a 3-shot. Hitting a little
It's kind of
top.
straight on this,
Yep,
but he was able to get out of there quite beautifully.
a little bit softer. I would
And
have tried to hit the.
fortunately, the 8's in the way, so you would have that.
Yeah, if he would have stopped the cue ball on the east side of the 4-ball, he could have rolled it into the south side
Mm-hmm.
and then getting the 1 somewhere. Probably exactly where he's at now. So
Yeah, well, I mean,
he's going to go
when
for
the
north.
warm ball's right there, you always want to look for a way to move it after making the 4. So if you shot that 4 on the south side with a good setup, he would want to make sure to roll it forward and try to run into the 1. But here he's
I think he's going 1 northeast.
they're kind of talking it out.
And it's funny, you see Mason and Joseph taking this not too seriously, but they're the ones like playing. You can tell they're shooters. Leo
Oh,
and
yeah.
Joey are just casual shooters.
Yeah,
He's gonna try to cut this. in the-
Joseph's actually on a league, so he's kind of used to talking it out with teammates. It's a big part of league play.
Yeah,
They
been there,
own
yeah.
Violet Crown.
35.
Okay.
They
There's a 140.
own
And the one under
Hideout.
them now.
They used to own Mugshots. They also own.
Oh,
they
the
do
one
Jew Boy
downtown,
Burgers. All the
Bobby
Jew Boy Burgers.
They own
Shot,
that?
Yeah,
shot clock,
they do
Joseph.
Marco's Pizza. They're all the El Paso guys.
What the fuck?
Yeah, they've been around for a second in Austin.
What do they own in El Paso?
I thought the Jew.
They don't own no. They're all from El Paso,
Jew
and
Boy
they've
has
worked
got-
together to run a situation. So the guy from Jew Boy,
He's from that, so
he's
yeah.
from El Paso,
Oh.
but he's good friends.
All right.
Wasn't quite there.
You know, El Paso's a small city. You know, they're all when they make
They-
it
are
out.
they- so they invested, I guess?
Yeah, they all work together from like the 90s.
Yeah.
You know.
Jew Boy's good.
Yeah.
Right up here.
And yeah, they also have one at Violet Crown. They also have one on Burnett.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, that's dramatic.
No scoops.
His dumb head is in the way. The
But,
guy who makes all the rules and says, "Don't stand in front of the camera."
but it looks like Leo's just going to work through that and just kind of pick your ear a little
You know,
bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna clean my ears for me. Get
Does
out of
this
the
line up?
way.
Let's see if it lines up. Oh, we should put this in the show.
We have to look at. Oh, ouch!
Oh, just
And the
through
only
the.
reason that shot worked is because there's literally nothing but air in my head.
Yeah, I think it maybe came off the mandible there. A little deflection off the lower jaw.
Ball in hand, right?
Yeah, ball in hand. Nothing too difficult here. Just
He's gonna do a little draw, come back at the 1. If you do a stop shot, not a good angle.
yeah.
Oof.
Nice. Because now he could just go off the 1 and around the 8. Not too hard. If he hits it too hard, he's not going to have a shot here. Yeah. Now
Nope.
he's just lined up straight with it.
So this is deadly because he could do the big bank to the northwest, but that's possibly scratching in the southeast.
Nah, I think he's safe from that. That 8 ball's a little too close to the rail for it to break off too far to the right towards that southeast pocket. But he's calling the bank early. They're talking about it.
How many cues do you need on the table to make a shot? Chopsticks.
The cue is an extension of each player, so.
Oh yeah, I remember. I remember. One thing you said to me one time, I asked you, I'm like, Kenny, just don't bust your cues out at this party we're going to. And you're like, telling me not to bust my cues out is like telling me not.
I think it was something more family friendly that I said.
No, it was pretty close to that.
Damn, we had to do a rematch on this.
But this guy's got the.
Oh, that'd be a good
Freakishly
segue into
small
a
hands.
Barflies episode.
Yeah. Rematch
We can't do
on home turf.
Can't do another game. Well, Joey can make it.
He's got a great. He's got a stroke. It's Q action. He's got good Q action.
Ooh.
There you go.
1-1.
1-1.
Backline barflies. If you guys can run it out in, we gotta break down all the camera shit.
We're playing 9-ball.
Hold on. I gotta.
No, hey, no, hey,
I gotta.
gentlemen, this is what's gonna happen. We're not doing it now. No. Backlot, barflies, tiebreaker.
Yeah, let's do a real bar.
We're gonna do an episode at barflies.
Yeah, let's do
You've
that.
got home
Y'all
advantage
two.
for
That'd be fun.
the tiebreaker.
That's
Y'all
super
two
fun.
are gonna do a rematch for the tiebreaker.
By the way, I talked so much shit about you just now.
But I made it.
Yeah, that's okay. No, but just so you don't get mad if you hear all the shit that I talked about you.
Great shot, but dude, your bridge.
Shake their hands, Mason. Shake their hands. Good job, Leo.
Hey,
Good shoot,
Bridge.
man.
You have the ugliest fucking bridge I've ever seen. That bridge is so ugly. It's the ugliest. It's so ugly.
Hey, let's segue around.
Your Q action's great.
Hey, Mason, you mind playing me and Kenny, you and Joseph? All right. We got the winners going against. I don't know. I see Marion is there.
I heard he needed to get a shot and he took off.
I think
That's cool, baby.
I think Marco and Colin.
All right. Y'all won. We shall rack for you. Y'all doing ball in hand? Ball in hand, Joseph?
BCA.
All right, so we got our first wild card this game because we couldn't finish in time to get 3 games in on that backlot Barflies match. So now you get to see Barflies, Joseph Mason, against your host of Social Cues,
Yours truly. But I think this wasn't really.
Kenny.
This didn't end up being a time issue. It was more like we were just kind of playing winner keeps the table.
That's how it started. That's why we have this on camera.
Oh no, yeah. So we were just kind of playing different formats this whole night. We did get two games of the Barflies and backlot crew though. So
yeah, we just we needed an episode, so we shot the gram.
I'm not going to do so much announcing this game, but I'm really going to play this one out. Going against too good of people to be.
Yeah, Kenny. Kenny's unique.
What is good?
in pool, good is consistent.
See, I see.
You can have a great night, but when it comes down to being real good, you have to be real consistent.
That is true. I say good is all about your attitude, and I think everyone in here has a good attitude on the table.
Yeah, that's fair.
Here's Joseph breaking. What do you think about his break again? Hitting it low.
I think he's gonna go for the second ball again. He's been going for the 8-ball all night. No, he hit the front ball. Ended up moving the 8-ball a little bit still, but he usually likes to hit that second ball, and that will send the 8-ball kind of flying towards the center or the corner pocket, the opposite side.
Joseph trying to claim. He's taking stripes. He made a 1-ball in, but now he's taking stripes.
I think he wanted to set up that 13 in the north side. Ended up a little funny on it, but he's not too scared of it. Maybe he's got the 9 actually.
It's like we'll be racking by the time you get back.
Just so you know, my phone's gone.
It's not over there. 9, northeast.
Yeah, he's got the 13 in the south side. Hits it with a little bit of draw. He could set up the 14 in the bottom left corner. I'm thinking it was theirs.
Try splitting it up to make it even on our opponents.
Oof.
Oh, claiming real estate.
Yeah, it's not much going in that side pocket though for us. So.
Who's got first shot? I'm gonna probably give it to Kenny. Oh no, selfish Chris coming in.
Yeah, we maybe played rocks, paper, scissors for it.
As we tend to do.
And you don't have much here. You got a triple combo on the bottom right side of the table.
If that 9 wasn't there, I would bank that 5-ball. But I'm taking. What am I doing? I'm shooting stripes. Okay, here we go.
I think you think the table
I'm
is
already
still
messing
open.
up. Look at this.
Do they call you out on it?
No one's
No
gonna
way.
catch that.
No way they don't call you out on
I
it.
don't remember this at all. Okay, so I just made you stripes for Joseph. Dude.
That
okay.
went to
There's no
shit
way.
real quick, dude.
This is
I guess I'll just go.
Game.
I guess I'll just go take a shower.
Dude. Hey, look at that. 2 in.
I guess I'll just go take a shower, man. This is so fucked.
See, now it'd be funny if they were watching, and they're like, "All right, let them run them out."
Well, this is the end of the night, you know. Everybody's a little bit.
No, this is not
out of it, because Joseph just had league earlier, so he's been there for solids. He just shot like 2 stripes.
What are we?
I didn't even realize. No, we're definitely stripes.
Are we stripes?
I think they're stripes.
We're stripes.
It's been discussed.
Ball in hand. Stripes to Mason.
I'm sorry, I didn't realize. I was targeting.
Oh man, this is a disaster.
It's a wild card game for sure.
Because I know Mason was paying attention to you shooting.
See, so he takes ball in hand.
Oh, so we did talk about it.
See, okay.
We were talking about it.
Wow, I think I've done that every episode.
So
But I didn't play the first
quite
one.
an advantage here for.
That's 2 episodes in a row I shot at the wrong ball.
Oh my goodness. Well, let me find my cue. Because that is my social cue. To run it out. All right, 2 ball in the corner.
Hey, look at that. Still making stripes.
Take that option out for him.
Yep.
Everyone thinks it's a bummer when you make someone else's ball, but if you take that ball out of the way, now you're taking game plan away from him.
Why did that 7 move? Did I hit that? At 3.
Over the
Yeah, this is never
5
fun.
for the 3.
Yeah.
Dang.
Selling out.
Nope.
Should really be the end of the game, right?
Yeah, if that 3 didn't roll where it is, then
No, you just got to roll forward a little bit, like a little forward to the right, kind of going towards the 8. Even if you run into it, it's okay. But he
exactly
did.
what he does.
Yeah, he gets over the 8. That's the only issue. That's why I would rather run into the 8.
Got a tight angle, but then he's got to shoot over 2 balls. Nice bridge. Look at that. That's the
Longhorns.
heavy metal.
Heavy metal bridge. Oof, the rattle. The rattles.
As Tuco from Breaking Bad would say, tight, tight, tight.
Well,
Freaking dummy.
you're either back on track or you're going to find a way to do something even crazier. Even more wrong. You're just going to shoot the 8 ball in or something.
Hey, I'm going 15. Joseph, 15 right here. I know. Just testing you guys. I'm like, do they really hit my back? All right. Is that 6 there?
Y'all over here, cotton conversation. Wait.
Stupid shot. 5 down. I should take that 3. But that's a toughie. But the 15, and then if I miss, that's game.
Nice shot.
Now that's 6. Or the 7.
Nice and soft.
Or take the 5.
The 6. 6 in the corner, looks like. Because that's what you're going for.
Yeah. Oof. Each scratch.
Ooh.
Wow.
Ooh.
Scratch both turns.
I was going to say, not a bad lead, but then it went in.
That's good.
That's crazy.
Gloves coming out. 2 can play that game.
That's insane. Well, I'm not gonna do that either.
I would have hit that a little bit harder. It looks like he didn't really give it any top either. Some top would have made it roll out towards that 8 a lot nicer.
Going 8 southeast. It's got plenty of room.
Mm-hmm.
Could be a scratch though.
A little too much room between the 8 ball and the cue, though. Typically, the tables are greens. What you call this, the green mile.
I was gonna say,
But
a lot
this
of
is
blue.
the deep blue.
Oh. As Vin Diesel would say, doesn't matter if you win by an inch or a mile. A win's a win. Okay. There we go, Kenny.
A long straight shot. I don't like these. That's why I hit it so hard, because I just wanted to make sure the line
Get it
stayed.
out of the way. Now, if that 3-ball is not touching, you might be able to bank that north side, but he's going to try to squeeze that 7 past the 8.
Yeah, I think my original plan was to leave it in the pocket, but somehow when I went down, I just decided to hit it hard. Kind of reckless on my part.
Joseph, possibly out of everyone we know, as of late, has really been showing how consistently good he is. He's like a machine.
Yeah, he's been on the grind. And that's what league will do to a person too. You know, you just get into league and
that's a far
you get a lot better.
Too.
Yeah.
Game, Joseph. Good game.
Good game, Mason.
Game, boys. Nice game, Mason.
Always a pleasure.
You guys.
Scoots.
For safety.
All right, well, everybody, we got a Backlot Barflies tiebreaker coming up for another episode. We're tied 1-1, but it's time to get out of here. Kenny, what do you think? Successful night?
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I think Barflies has got a real good advantage playing over there, because Backlot table is a little bit different. That's for sure.
And Leo and Joey were using house cues the whole time, too.
Yeah, that's the Backlot way.
Yeah, man.
That's the Backlot way.
All right, well, everybody, that's another episode of Social Cues. This was The Grand. Thank you to Jordy and all the bartenders here.
Everybody.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for
Thank
everyone.
you, The Grand.
Anyone involved with this, thank you.
The Grand.
Thanks, man.
It's looking up. Cheers.
Good night. You can cut that out. All right, cut.
And then when we get to the next one.
Was that a truck?
All right.
Billy.